Battle Beasts. It's one of those toy lines from the 80s that's a bit obscure, but totally amazing. These little guys are one of my absolute favorite toys from my childhood. I just love these little things. These 2-inch tall action figures were anthropomorphic animals wearing armor. The Battle Beasts were initially produced by Takara and released in Japan under the name Beastformers, where they were actually marketed as part of the Transformers toy line. In fact, they even made an appearance in the Japanese Transformers Headmasters cartoon series. Hasbro brought the Battle Beast to the US and did so under their own banner without the Transformers connection.
Battle Beast, wood! Fire! Fire burns wood! Battle Beast, fire! Water! Water puts out fire! Battle Beast, water! Wood! Wood beats water! Battle Beast, collect every one of these incredible creatures to battle for fun.
Just activate their battle badges.
I got fire! I got water! Water beats fire!
Battle Beast can grow into an army.
Collect all 84.
Battle Beast.
The major selling point of the Battle Beasts was the rock, paper, scissors-like gimmick of the characters. Each figure had a rub sign on their chest, very similar to the Autobot Decepticon logos on the Transformers toys. However, instead of the Autobot and Decepticon logos, the rub signs revealed either a water icon, a fire icon, or a wood icon. The idea, of course, being that, just like with a game of rock, paper, scissors, each of these allegiances had their own weakness. Water beats fire, fire beats wood, and wood beats water. The figures were packed in sets of 2, and you did not know what allegiance each figure had until you opened them up and rubbed your thumb over the chest. This was actually the big selling point Hasbro pushed. "You'll never know until you own them all," was the catchphrase often used to convince kids that they needed to own them all. The figures only had articulation in the arms. They each came with their own handheld weapon, which were so small they probably almost immediately got lost. I know all of mine were. None of my Battle Beasts still have their weapons. Several different animals were represented, such as a lion, a skunk, a whale, snake, rabbit, and my favorite, the seahorse. I can't really tell you why he's my favorite. He was just always the one I carried around with me as a kid. There weren't just action figures in the Battle Beast lineup. There were also a series of small vehicles and an assortment of very cool fold-out playsets. There were a total of 76 Battle Beast figures to collect. After that, the line had a little bit of a change-up. Starting with the 4th series, the Battle Beasts were now known as the Laser Beasts. Instead of the rub signs, the figures now had small orbs in their chest that showed the logos underneath. These had a very limited run in the US and were mostly only released over in Japan. So these have actually become the harder to seek out of the Battle Beast toys. Even though the Battle Beast line ended back in the 1980s, the fan community has kept this line alive and well. Our good friend Marty the God Beast Hansen is a perfect example of this. Marty has taken it upon himself to custom cast some awesome recreations of Battle Beast figures, as well as create his own customs of the figures that were never released, such as the God Beast that he took his nickname from. Marty's customs are incredibly cool and definitely worth checking out if you're a fan. Unfortunately, his work is not for sale, but they are very fun to look at and drool over. For something that was started as a Transformer spin-off in Japan, the Battle Beasts really formulated their own very cool and unique toy line. And hey, if you ask someone like me, I think these guys are way cooler than Transformers. Of course, I'm also the guy who loves the Rock Lords, which were a spin-off from GoBots. I guess I'm just a sucker for those obscure spin-off lines. The Battle Beasts were one of my favorite toys from when I was a kid. So much so that the beasts I have now are still the same ones from my childhood. One of the few toys that actually survived all those yard sales and kept with me through all these years.